Deptford is focusing on economic development. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Mayor Medany of Deptford Township. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Jill.
You've actually worked to put together an economic development team. When a store goes empty, when a store closes, you as a community work to fill it.
We do, and we get a lot of phone calls about that, believe it or not. As stores go vacant, people tend to blame the township administration or the government for letting that happen, when in reality it's not us letting it happen, and we're trying to fill those boxes as they become empty. Regretfully, in this economy, stores go bankrupt or franchises bankrupt themselves.
Now let's focus on some of the efforts that are actually underway. You have an economic development team. Who makes up this team?
Well, we have a councilman who heads it, and all the councilmen get involved in it. And then we try to engage the community in it, the township administration, and actually anybody who wants to get involved in it can call us up and help us out. But the main goal of it is to try to improve as stores go empty. Because again, in Deptford Township, most of our base is retail. That's just the way it happened over the years, and that's what we have to live with. We do try to attract other things, but that's the bulk of it. So as a retail store goes empty, of course, we want to attract a good tenant.
Let's focus on what's going on at this point. And we've talked in the past about certain box stores and other entities that have gone out of business, and some of the efforts that have been underway to work to fill them. One of these efforts has been a supermarket for Deptford. Talk to us a little bit about those efforts, and then we'll get into some of the other newer things that have been underway.
Well, the big one that everybody in Deptford knows about is the Pathmark Shopping Center, when Pathmark left. And there are still some Pathmark stores open, but they left Deptford Township. So people are asking us for an alternative for a supermarket. Now, we have other supermarkets. We have, if I may name names, we have BJ's and Target. There's other alternatives, but they're looking for a big box supermarket to come in.
In addition to that, you are reaching out to try and attract a business to that location. There are other stores that, for a variety of reasons, have gone out of business. You're looking to fill these vacancies. Some of them you've been successful.
And what we do in doing that is, there's only so much government can do in that respect, but we call people up, we chase them down, and we tout our geographical location, the amount of people that pass through Deptford in a day. The easy access in and out, because traffic's very important to businesses. They got to get to their businesses and get out. So we sell all that. That's what we do. So
you focus on the assets, and you say one of the big assets is that your population actually doubles on a daily basis.
It does. By our last census count, we're over 30,000 people now. But on any given day, by emergency management statistics, we grow to 60,000 people. That's all traffic passing through Deptford, and a lot of that traffic is going to the Deptford Mall, the big boxes we have. You know, there's home improvement boxes. There's all kinds of things happening. Restaurants.
Now, you mentioned the mall. How is the mall faring at this point? Obviously, economic challenges, but with the surrounding boxes and the surrounding shopping centers, how's the mall itself doing?
Our mall has weathered the storm very well. They're one of the top performing indoor malls on the whole East Coast. And what that does is that spawns all the area businesses around it, the restaurant district. We basically call that our business district, for lack of a downtown, as some classic downtowns are. So that does very well, and everything around it does well too.
Have there been successes when it comes to this economic development team?
There has been. We've been very successful, actually, surprisingly so. When we first started doing this, we weren't sure of the reaction to people. You know, we would tell them we would sell Deptford Township, and we didn't know how that would go, but they're very interested when we talk to them.
Now, and we just have a short time left, but you say you're actually focusing on tourism as well?
We are. We're the site of the first flight in America. The first balloon left Philadelphia and landed in Deptford Township. So we're trying to promote that as a destination. It's a very historical spot, one of the most historical spots in the country.
Now, you are focusing on that, the site of the first flight in America. A hot air balloon came and landed in Deptford, but you are focusing on all of these assets. You're reaching out to businesses. What does the future hold for this economic development team? What are you hoping to attract next?
Well, we're trying to fill our boxes. Specifically, what we're trying to attract is just top name stores.
Thanks so much for being with us. Come back, give us an update.
Thanks.
We've been talking with Mayor Medany of Deptford. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.